this is Silversoul, and here you can see I have something that's Harry Potter. So I love Harry Potter, and I know Super Soul Jr. Has started enjoying watching Harry Potter as well. So this is an amazing little figure. This is one part of the Figuarts figures. We got sort of like the Harry Potter Hagrid's hut, that kind of thing. And they do some amazing figures on there, so do go ahead and check that out. It is it does come from China, but it is a really nice figure. These are a really nice set, and these are just amazing. And I don't think they're actually that expensive either. And just the quality of them is just out of this world. It's amazing. So do go and check that out. So let me just snip off the little sellotape. So here we've got Harry himself. He's got Hegwig even. Just where I put my teeth back in. So these figures are just amazing. I absolutely love them. So if I carefully put that there, just so we don't lose any of the pieces, because he comes with several different little bits and pieces together. So if I can get out the main figure. Oh, there we go. Take off the front thing. So let's try and get Harry out. So here he is. So he looks amazing. I mean, look at that paint job on there. That is just so cool. And I love how his uniform is sort of like decorated and painted. I think that's amazing. So he's got his glasses on there, and his head does move all the way around. He's got his arms, he's got an elbow joint. Does he have wrist movements? Yes, he's got wrist movements as well, so he can pose him really well. And the only other thing I can't about this figure is that you can't actually see his scar on that. I mean, even if you look really carefully, you can see everything else is typically sort of like Harry Potter, especially when he's a little bit younger, but you can't actually see his scar in his hairline. Now, to me, that if you didn't say that was Harry Potter and he's obviously not dressed as Harry Potter, he does look a little bit like Daniel Radcliffe, but not a lot. Without the rest of it, it will just look like a random person, in my opinion. But anyway, it does have sort of like a nice detailing on his uniform and on the skull badge there. You can sort of like the crest, you can see it. And then he's got his ball joints there, which you can just see there. So he does have elbow joints, shoulder joints, so you can rotate his arm. His wrist does move as well. And Super Soul Jr. is taking random pictures again. So it does have a bit of a waist swivel as well. Then his legs move, so it does have a knee joint as well. Does his ankle move? Yeah, his ankle does have a little bit of movement. So you can pose him really well. I do like that figure. So he has some really nice tread as well on the bottom. So does he stand up on his own? He probably should. But see if I could get him to stand up. You can't really see it very well what I'm doing down here, but I'm just trying to get him to see if he'll stand up on his own. Right, he doesn't really stand up on his own, which is a shame. It would be quite nice if he could, but his cloak does come off. So you can take that off and you can replace it with one of the other ones that are in here, so I'll show you that in a second. But I think these are really nice little figures. I like these a lot. I mean, even that face sculpt is quite nice. Like I said, it's just a shame that you can't see sort of the scar line. If I turn him round, you can see that they've added some texture to his hair. What are you doing?
I'm turning this down one.
So Harry comes with a set of books. So he's got a couple of books there, which don't open or anything, but that's still quite like a nice accessory. Then, of course, with it being Harry Potter, he needs his broom, and he should be able to hold that pretty well. I mean, I'm not going too crazy, but you should be able to put it into his hand so it stands up in his hands, or sort of like sit on it to fly. So this is the Nimbus 2000, so you know this is one of the earlier sort of Harry Potter films, and it is really cute. I like that broom. So it's got a little kickstand there, so you can actually put Harry on it, and he should be able to sit on it to ride. And he does, it does have some nice definition there as well on the broom, which I think is pretty cool. And I know you can't really see it, you can just about see it there. So it's got the Nimbus 2000 logo on there, and as well on the other side. Turn it down, darling. Turn it down. So, take it in the living room. So this is a really cute little broom. I like that a lot. So I've put that there, and the broom itself does, in that angle, does stand up on its own, resting on the little footrests. So let's get the owl. So Hedwig is really cute, and there's some really nice definition to his feathers. Rather than just being sort of like a matte finish, they've actually done that really well, and they've actually managed, oh, I wasn't expecting his wings to actually move. So his wings, oh, and then you do that and break it. So that just pops it in and out, which unfortunately this wing doesn't clip in very well, so it'll have to be with one wing. But his wings should move, and there is some nice definition to his feathers on there as well. Now I noticed that the head moves on that as well, so he can turn around, so you can position him slightly. He does have sort of like a hooked legs on there, on the claws, so he should be able to hook onto things really nicely. So this set would go really nice with Hagrid's hut, and being able to sort of like put the two pieces together to make like a really massive scene. I think that would be quite nice. But anyway, I think this is a really cute set. I like it. So there he is. Now let's have a look what else you get in this. If I can take some bits off. Because I believe that you can actually take Harry's hair off and replace his face with like another set. Now this looks a little bit creepy like that, but there you can see he's got the hairline, and you can tell that he's got like a different expression on there. So his mouth is slightly open, but just like that it looks a little bit creepy. But I think it's really nice that you get these different little accessories, so you can actually interchange it a little bit and pose them like how you want it. Oh. So here is another Harry face, which looks very similar to what he's already got. Just without sort of like the half smirk. Then you've got some extra wings in here which are a little bit bigger, so that'll be good for Hedwig, so you'll be able to sort of like get her sort of like more in flight, and when she's a bit bigger, so that'll be nice in size comparison to everything else. It'll be nice to sort of have her sort of like quite big and like the wings spread out really nicely. That'll be cool. So you get two of them, which as you can see is also on a ball joint, just like the rest of it. Then you have Harry's cloak, which is shaped like that, so when he's on his broom you can have him as flying, and it's actually capturing the wind blowing up sort of like quite nicely, to be fair. So it looks very simple to take on and off. It literally just slips on, and his arms will just go through the little holes, which I think is really nice. So hopefully when I change that over it'll be quite secure, because it's got a little clip in the back there. You can just see it just above my finger, which I think is nice. There you go, you can see it a bit better there. So that should hopefully hold it on a lot better. Then we've got several little hands, so you might not be able to see them very well. I'll have to go to the desk to show you. But you've got hands that are like that with thumbs slightly raised so he can hold on to his broom. Then he's got one that's, get my finger out of the way, one that's like that, so he can hold his broom while he's stood up or while he's flying. And then what else have we got? So we've got one on each side, and then you've also got a hand that's sort of like cupped like that, so he can hold onto his wand. And one thing I have noticed with this, it doesn't actually come with a wand, which I thought was odd. To be fair, it's not sort of like lost in the packaging anywhere. I don't think. Oh, it is. I do tell a lie. Oh, and I have just dropped it. Right. So here is his wand. I thought it was a bit strange that they give you hands so he can hold his wand but not actually provide the wand, but the wand is here, so it's a nice decent length, to be fair. Rather than it just being like a tiny little stick, it's actually quite nice that it's a decent length, so I think this set is pretty cool. So what do you think to that? I absolutely love it, and I will be getting some more and adding it to sort of like my scene setter. I might definitely have to get a Ron and Hermione just to finish the set, because you can't have Harry without the others, to be honest, or that's my opinion anyway. So I think these are really cute. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching, everybody. Bye!